Haven't done that. Did that.
Ask Corinne for that award-winning essay. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
What's up, Rumi?
For the web page I'm helping Rachel put up, I need to get the essay you wrote that won the Pen to Paper award.
Oh yeah, Rachel mentioned that. I didn't think my paper was that great.
Seriously?
But for some reason, the entire faculty went totally gaga over it.
I know I would.
I'll copy it onto a flash drive for you. But while I do that, would you do me a favor?
Sure, I guess.
I'm absolutely starving. And since you're snack shop boss, how about getting me a toasted bagel with cheese, an apple, some juice, and a candy bar, okay? Soon as you do, I'll give you the essay.
You got it.
You got it.
Excellent.
Snack shop.
Guess who just got a second note from the Black Cat?
Ooh, you're in for it.
Now I find that reaction tone just a little condescending, don't you think? Maybe it really is Corinne.
Not nice, Wayne. Not nice at all.
Dwayne Powers! Oh man. Sorry. I am way too into the other games, the other Nancy Drew games.
Attention,
Oh,
everyone.
geez.
As of now, the snack shop is open.
Nope, wrong one. Bread.
I just heard Mr. Harris is getting engaged over
Seriously,
the
come on.
holidays.
That's why you're bummed? Come on, what do you think? You were gonna marry him?
Eventually.
You are so lame.
Not lame, just a little slow.
Come get your order.
Boink. Orange. Nuts. Boink. You can actually burn the cookie. You don't want that to happen though. Toasted bread. Okay.
Order's ready.
Actually, you know what? Just to prove it. No nuts. Lettuce, meat, bread.
Order up.
Meat, bread, water, chips.
Order up.
Chocolate bar, apple juice. Or sorry, not apple juice, just juice. That's actually grape juice, if I remember correctly. That's a bagel with cheese. Oh. I guess you can't burn it. I don't know.
There. All done.
Anywho. Alrighty dighty, so we are now giving this to Corinne, who will rudely eat in front of us.
Yay! You've got my snack.
Yep.
Yep. Enjoy.
Thank you. That is so good.
Yep.
Here,
How wooed.
keep it as long as you want. The essay's the only thing on there.
I imagine so,
Great,
considering
thanks.
it's proof. Boink!
Anything else?
See you in a bit.
Suit yourself.
And when I mean proof, I mean oops. Alright, so let us go over here. Go to the computer. We put this here. And we look at the Waverly just to see our beautiful photos. Booyah. Oh, I thought it'd be a little different. Alright, that's weird. At least that's beautiful. Boink! Nearly 200 years after his birth, myths surrounding the life and death of Edgar Allan Poe are as numerous today as they were in the mid-19th century. Despite being acknowledged as the inventor of the detective story, founder of the science fiction genre, a preeminent critic, and the first American writer to make a living as a writer, Poe continues to be most famous for his terrifying and gruesome gothic stories. That has got to be the most longest sentence ever. Poe was a skillful businessman who who well understood the importance of writing stories and poems that would increase subscriptions and return a profit. Employed by several publications throughout his career, he had ready access to the sensationalist stories they often featured, tales of grave robbing, murder, and premature burials. Poe knew
Uh-oh. Now what's happened?
Wait a minute, what? Black Cat has been Izzy, and it's bad. Uh-oh. Sorry. Poe knew how to exploit the strange appeal to the macabre, held for his readers, deftly turning horrific crimes into psychological studies of human behavior. While other authors of his day were copying the British style of happy endings, Poe focused on the darker aspects of the human psyche, establishing situations fraught with drama and emotion and following them to their logical, often horrifying conclusions, and his readers loved him for it. In the 1840s, Gothic literature was already part of popular culture, but Poe had his stories take place not in remote fantastical settings, but in environs which he knew his readers would find disturbingly familiar. Moreover, his stories were usually written in the first person. This eyewitness perspective not only gave his works an air of credibility, but left his readers with the feeling that the dreadful events he describes could happen to anyone. Poe believed that a good short story should make an emotional impact on the reader, whether positive or negative, and truly his tales do just that. And I'm pausing here.
Whoa. When it comes to Mr. Poe and maybe Miss, or should I say Nurse Hollowell,
What?
looks like Corinne's a bit of an expert.
The circumstances surrounding Poe's death seem to have been taken right out of one of his stories. In early October 1849, Poe was found lying in the streets, delirious, and was taken to Washington College Hospital, a facility in Baltimore which was rumored to engage in body snatching and kidnappings in the name of medical research. He was put under the care of Dr. John Moran, but despite the doctor's efforts, as well as those of a particularly devoted nurse, Poe died 4 days later. Exactly why Poe died has never been ascertained. Why? Okay. To add to the mystery, a single key was found in a pocket of his clothes after his death. The key, it was believed, was to his traveling trunk, which, when located, would surely contain anything the author had been working on prior to his untimely passing. Poe had made many enemies during his career, including literary critic Rufus Wilmot Griswold, who, amazingly, suddenly claimed to be Poe's literary executor and demanded access to the trunk. He no doubt hoped to hide, or perhaps even destroy, any stories that could be published posthumously, and bring his nemesis even more fame. But when Dr. Moran found the trunk weeks later, it contained nothing of value. Or did it? Was Dr. Moran lying? Did he keep whatever was inside for himself before turning the trunk over to Poe's relatives? Or was he in cahoots with Griswold so that the final works of Edgar Allan Poe have been lost to the world forever because of them? Perhaps fittingly, mystery was not only Poe's trademark, it's become his legacy, and one thing is certain, it's a legacy of which he most certainly would have approved. That's insane. And so let's talk to Izzy about the Black Cat's action.
That favor you owe me, you can return it right now by finding out what happened to my term paper. It's not on my computer anymore.
What?
Do you have a hard copy?
No! It would have been like printing out a book. 4 weeks of research and
When she means
writing
hard
are
copy,
just
she means USB thumb drive.
gone. I'm gonna have to start all over and turn it in late, which means no A for the course and no... Somebody deliberately did this to me, and I want to know who, so you find out. Until you do, just leave me alone.
Can you say that a little louder? Dude, I think she's Linda from Curse of Blackmore Manor. Anyways, we gotta talk to Corinne, find out how she found this stuff out about
Corinne,
Nurse Hollowell.
you here? Guess not.
Oh, she's not here? Say what? Izzy password. Say what? So wait, if she did that to Izzy, that means she's the black cat. Cellar, huh? I guess that means we're going to the cellar / basement. Okay, just for S and G, let's go ahead and... Ah, what the heck?
Did that.
Ah. Okay. So...
Can't check
Still
that
haven't
off
done
yet.
that yet.
Can't check that off yet.
We'll never be able to click on that, as I
Check.
keep saying,
That's
telling
done.
everyone, including myself.
Did that.
From what I saw on Corinne's desk, it looks like Corinne may be in the cellar, so head down there and see what she's up to. Look! There's footsteps! Oh wait, I think that's my own. And possibly Corinne's. Ugh! Okay.
What is that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the other side of the wall.
Sounds like something swishing. Like a pendulum, maybe?
That's interesting. The old set of blueprints shows a tiny room behind the furnace which isn't on the modern blueprints. And the modern blueprint includes a drawing of the furnace and a bunch of numbered valves.
Yep,
Dupin?
there's the numbers.
I've seen that name before in Hollowell's journal.
Alright, so that poem that we heard. Clues. There we go. 3 is fine, but 5 is more. Even 19 defeats 4. Should just 7 become lore, at least 2 will find the door. And Dupin is something Rita Hollowell brought up. Behind the Dupin grate, the Blackwoods chant shall someday reveal what history deemed lost. But only after someone's dogged curiosity and capacity for clear thought have proved that person to be worthy of the honor. I can do nothing more. Alright, so first is 3, which is 3, 5, 19, 4, 7, and 2. Sounds a lot like the noise from game number 13, was it? The Blue Moon Canyon game. Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Corinne?
What are you doing here?
Apparently the same thing you are.
Yep.
Looking for the treasure Rita Hollowell hid. Is that it?
Yep.
What is it? An old manuscript?
Yep.
By Edgar Allan Poe. Never published.
Wow.
He told her where it was when he was on his deathbed. When he died, she
And yet
took
it has
and
a
ran
cover
off
art.
so Rufus Griswold wouldn't
And
end
binding
up with it.
and everything.
At least I think that's what happened.
You found all that out while you were researching that paper?
When I do research,
I
do
do
research. Although, truth be told, all I knew with relative certainty is that she'd hidden something in this building. I wasn't sure where.
Which is why you became the Black Cat.
I'm not the Black Cat. I didn't leave those notes.
No, you blackmailed someone else into doing that for you. 2 someones, actually.
You're pretty smart. The question is, are you smart enough to live to tell the tale? I don't think so.
She looks older than a high schooler. Great! Now we have to activate whatever trap is on here. Yep, there's the pendulum. Alrighty dighty then. So now we gotta act fast before the pendulum tries to kill us. Scratch that. Might kill us. Will kill us. So we gotta choose which one will be more useful to us. Whoops, no. Okay. No. We can only do 4 at a time, which sucks. Okay, so that one first. Then this one. Then that one. And then this one. Nope. Got really close though. 1, 2, 3. Could it be this? Let's try. Nope. Alright. Maybe it is one of each. That sound is getting seriously closer. I don't want to die! We did it! No way, we did it! Yay! Ah, this is awesome.
No, forget it. You're not going anywhere till you tell me what the heck is going on.
Come on, Mel. It's too long a story. I need to go.
You just entered my room through the wall. I want an explanation.
I'll explain later. Now let me past.
Stay right there, Mel.
You too? What is this?
Well, for Corrine, it's over.
Ha!
Because of all the meticulous research she'd done, Corrine knew Rita Hollowell had hidden something written by Poe somewhere in Ramsey Hall. But without the clues that my investigation eventually uncovered, her only hope of finding it was by searching the entire building. And she couldn't do that unless most, if not all of its occupants spent midterm break elsewhere, leaving their rooms unoccupied. So, she resurrected an old Waverly legend and attempted to frighten her classmates away with notes from the Black Cat, followed by well-timed accidents. And, having stumbled upon Rachel and Kim's secret months before, she blackmailed them into writing and delivering the notes for her, so that if
sucks.
anything went wrong, they would take the blame. But thanks to me and to Mel, who wouldn't even let me out of her room until I told her everything,
I know I would.
Corrine got the blame and was promptly expelled.
Booyah!
Which is kind of too bad. She would no doubt have graduated at the top of her class if her greed, guile, and subconscious desire to retaliate against her classmates hadn't gotten the best of her.
Right.
But some good did result from all this. For one thing, Megan's parents dropped their threatened lawsuit and allowed her to return to school. Fully recovered from her allergic reaction, she threw herself into her studies with a vengeance. Now,
Yay.
with Corrine out of the picture, the valedictorian contest has turned into an academic knockdown dragout between Izzy, Leela, Mel, and Megan, which is a good thing. Not pretty, but good.
Yeah.
Anyway, as for Rachel and Kim, Corrine made sure they got expelled too. But when some of Waverly's more influential alumni heard what had happened, they insisted the twins be unexpelled, and even paid their tuition and board for the rest of the year.
That's so cool.
They contended that the audacious fraud Rachel and Kim had perpetrated stemmed from their determination to get a good education, and hence should be rewarded, not punished.
Yeah.
And you know, I have the feeling Rita Hollowell, and maybe even her idol Mr. Poe, who was pretty darn good at making fiction seem like fact himself, would have very much agreed.
I agree too. Mel plays which instrument? The cello. And we did not do much on getting any trophies. All school champ, keeping the double take high score. Yeah, no way I was going to do that. For your love of book titles, I guess that's using like the search engine for the library. For gamering accolades. Confidential, of course, following up on all the latest rumors. Late night explorer for after hours sneaking. I should have done that more often. Repeatedly challenging Leela. Short order cook. Shutterbug. Oh, I thought I would have gotten that. Social butterfly for constantly seeing if anyone's home. Actually, I could have gotten that.
I don't know about you, but tornadoes have always fascinated me. So when I'm told a team of tornado chasers down in Oklahoma is having strange, sometimes life-threatening problems with its equipment, and I'm asked to join the team so I can try to figure out why, I immediately say yes.
Adoy.
But once I arrive in Tornado Alley, I quickly discover that a line of storms severe enough to spawn a record-breaking string of twisters is not my biggest problem. I must also survive the diabolical actions of a teammate bent on sabotage. Join me as I learn firsthand which is more dangerous, Mother Nature or human nature in my next adventure, Trail of the Twister.
Booyah! I like how the trophies aren't just lining up in the first 2 rows, but wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just the first row. Instead, it's like scattered about. And it's going through the pictures. Yay! If I understand correctly, though, if I wait until the end of the credits, there should be bloopers, possibly. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm actually really excited about this, guys. The fact that I finished Warnings of Waverly Academy this soon is pretty big. Because that means this is video 10? I did not expect that. I thought it would be a little longer. Of course, it's probably because I actually enjoyed playing this game and actually wanted to drag it out a little longer. The sad fact is, though, when playing games for you guys, I tend to rush it rather than taking my sweet blippin' time, which is unfortunate. Gosh, guys, this is really cool. I really do hope you end up enjoying this. And considering we're already at the end, I'm just going to go ahead and say I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead, and if you enjoyed the video that much, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click it. And also the bell icon next to it, which will notify you of all the uploads that I do, which are Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And here are the bloopers, so I hope you all enjoy.
The Waverly Academy founders. Ooh, what a stuffy group. Hey! The Black Cat strikes again. We all tried, but none of us were ever able to snatch the pebble from her hand. Now, should I put this in the oops pile or the I'm so very sorry pile? Ah, the elusive eyes closed, blurry snapshot. Many photographers spend years perfecting this technique, but to some of us it just comes naturally. The setting on my flash might be just a little too strong. I must have been going through an abstract phase at the time. Play us off, graduation cat.
And of course, I still need to do the outro for you guys, so I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! Craziness. I did not expect to finish this game so soon. Well, up next, Trails of the Twister. Jeez, I'm already stuttering on the title.